I just assume northern Quebec looks like Quebec. Obviously, that's not the case. During our 2 weeks here, I mean, I've been blown away on so many levels. I mean, we went in some of the biggest fjords I've ever seen that are the size of small cities. Had the chance to see polar bears, had the chance to see an abundance of black bears. We had some of the best Atlantic salmon fishing I've had in years. That was very unique and very different from what I'm used to. Every time you go to a pool, you going by chopper, then flying somewhere else, it's crazy. I literally feel like I'm in an action movie. Every ride in and out, you're seeing images and scenery and beauty that I've never thought existed so close to home, but yet I feel so far away. It's amazing.
The salmon here is in the most northerly limit, and I think to survive and to be able to migrate into this river, we have a shorter, stronger fish. And combined with the strong fish, we have fast water, small pools. We're talking about some serious, challenging salmon fishing.
I'm a salmon fisherman at heart. I just love swinging for flies, and I figured, okay, I've got this technique down. I know how to catch salmon, so I'm gonna make it happen, no problem. We get here and looking at this big, huge bay of a river, and I'm thinking, okay, this is not what I'm used to seeing. We see kind of one chute here in front of the lodge. So then we find out that the stretch we're actually fishing is about a 2.5 kilometer stretch, and it's not your typical river. It's actually called Helene Falls, and it's a chute that's inclined for 2.5 kilometers. And what you're actually fishing is that big chute. All along there's about 11 name pools and some in-between pools, and you show up in these little pockets. There's no current, it's a back eddy, and you know, you're trying to figure out how would I fish this, and they don't want you to use big bombers. So that's what I'm used to using, and this is what he wants me to use. So pretty much 90% of the time you're fishing with a riffling hitch, and you're trying to strategically make your fly skate on top of the water. And at first, you're not sure if you have confidence because you haven't seen action yet. But then when you do hook onto that first big, bright fish, and you've got to try to keep it out of these big falls, it's the ride of a lifetime. And when they do take, it's amazing the feeling. You get that fish on and they're so strong. They're usually within a day of being fresh from the ocean. Every fish we got had sea lights. It was amazing. All just so passionate about fishing, and that's kind of what brought us together, and it's fun to be able to enjoy that with someone that has the same passion, just share the same vibe, and my whole trip was amazing. I'll remember this for the rest of my life, and Labrador, or Northern Shore, Labrador, and Quebec and the Inoubliable Bay will have a special place in my heart, because I never thought I'd have this type of adventure so close to my hometown, but now I know, and now I can hopefully tell everyone else how beautiful this place is, and I'll definitely enjoy it for the rest of my life.